Hey, have you ever watched that TV series, what's it called? Washington Spies? Great show, where we see about Benedict Arnold and all of Washington, how the spies that he had. Well, today we're going to a trail we haven't been to in a long time. Just one of our first trails that we've been to. And we get a chance to go up to see where Benedict Arnold's escape route was. So if you're ready, come on. Jump in the back seat. Take a ride with us and experience adventure through our eyes. Come on. Welcome to Garrison, New York. Last time we were here, it was a year ago, right after when they started quarantining everybody. And then when spring came and people were tired of being inside the house, we came back up here and said, you know what, we're tired of being, let's go out and we'll hit the trail. So we came back up here and this place was crowded and crawling with people. We couldn't even stand where we're standing right now. Well, everybody's standing on your back. Remember they talking about that 6 feet apart stuff? Yeah. People were stacked on each other. And it was hot that time. But more importantly, this is what I really want to point out. Show them this. When we first came here, This was a ruin of some sort of house that had been here for many, many years. I want to assume since the Revolutionary days. And it was torn down, but it still had walls up. But now here we are a year later, and apparently they just got rid of everything. All these trees that used to be all around us, they've all been halfway chopped down. So I don't know what this trail is going to look like when we get down here. We'll see. Also, you're going to see why we love to come here and to have our lunch. Let's go.
All right, I'm not sure you can hear me with, I have headphones in right now, which means the sound quality might not be that great. But, okay, so these are, I'm also recording on my phone right now, not the camera. These are ivy, not these are ivy. This is ivy. As I learned on TikTok, you know, because there are actually some good people on there that teach you things, you can make soap out of them. You like gather a whole bunch and then you boil it for like a certain amount of time. I can't remember the amount, but if I can find it, I'll put it in the video. And then there's a natural thing that happens that makes it, you know, that makes it lather. So the girl that I watched make it was doing dish soap, so I don't know if I'd use it on my body, but yeah, that's something interesting.
You know what the greatest thing about nature is, or at least at this moment of walking, you see the vastness of this path and these trees that are huge. And you begin to see just how tiny you are in this world. That's great, to get outside and just enjoy it. Where it's nice and quiet and you can think. Anyway, we're not there yet. But like I said, I'll show you why we like to come out here to have lunch. Almost at our lunch spot. I hear a train, but I don't see it. Ah. It's on the other side of the river.
Run over here for nothing?
I thought it was here too. Okay. Let's go up here, get some lunch. So she decided that we're going to go this way instead of going back that way at the Blue Trail. Can you see? Let me turn it. That way there's another area where we go to. It's a nice waterfront and your office like right at the edge. We're going to go over here where we usually have our lunch, and then we'll just sit down and have some lunch for a little bit. So on the other side of the bridge that we just came across, and you keep going further up, that's where you get to the spot where Benedict Arnold was on the run and he escaped and he came across. If I can, from this area that we're at, we'll show you where West Point is, where all that stuff was going on during those days. My thought was, I don't know how they did it, but they was running through the woods in those revolutionary days. Today, obviously, we have modern conveniences and bathrooms, and a lot of the trails that we're walking on and you run on are already cut. They're cut trails. They didn't have cut trails. So basically, they were making it up as they went along with whatever maps they had.
Yeah.
Which are not electronic maps that we have. And they may not have had the maps to map the area anyway. So that's life on the run, huh? You become the enemy of the state. She claims our lunch spot is this way. I said it's the opposite way. Let's see who's right. She might be right. Go ahead, what you gonna say? I told you so?
Yeah.
Whatever. And this, my friends, is a spot beyond all spots. Sit down by the river.
Go down.
Yeah. If I don't trip. And right across the river is West Point. Now, here is the part that annoys me. The broken glass. Now, you're not supposed to set fires in this park at all, but the broken glass and the trash that people leave behind is quite annoying. You know, one of the things that we learn when you go camping, especially overland, they have like these videos of people go overlanding, and it tells you to, what is it, tread lightly, right?
Yes.
To not trample on nature and to stay on the path and to go off the path, creating paths, because what you do then is you disturb nature. Well, the same thing in the hiking community and even with camping, period. The hiking community is like, you know, don't trash these places that we go to because other people need to come out here. And more importantly, when I see things like this, kids come out here with their parents and they can get caught in a broken glass. And you know, here's my thing when you go camping, you know, one of those rules are, same thing with hiking is, you know what? You carry in, you carry out. Whatever you bring in, that's what you bring out. So, you know, it's great for people to come out, but it'd be really nice if they thought about someone else when you're out here and take out your trash with you, take out your garbage with you. It took you nothing to bring it in, yet it take you nothing to take it out. That's enough of my preaching for a moment. Let's get some food and we'll go on to the other side. Well, we're still sitting here. It was actually too quiet and too peaceful to move. So I'm having lunch while she's sitting over here posting on the TikToks. Unfortunately, we still have service in this area. But, so, today is a basic, you know what? Now, we eat wheat bread and all the good stuff. That's not a disclaimer or anything else. It really doesn't matter. in the store last night and said, oh snap, we don't really have anything to take for us for lunch. So we grabbed some lunch meat, which is in desperate need of cheese. Got a hamburger bun, because sometimes a sandwich just tastes good on a hamburger bun. You know what I'm saying? Have you had it? Have you tried it? Or are you just one of those, no, I must have my sandwich on a regular piece of bread. And a hamburger's the only thing that goes on a hamburger bun. Yeah. I see you making faces over there. And you don't really care, do you? Neither do I. That's why I'm going to eat this, and I'm going to enjoy it. And it's peace and quiet. And there is nobody out here today. We passed by, two people, one family going out, a couple going out, and one guy with his dog. And we just sitting right here on the edge of this river. Listen to one bird that's been whistling the entire time. I don't know who he's talking to. But whatever. I'm going to finish enjoying my lunch. What is this? What kind of turkey we got today?
I'm not sure.
Was this a smoked turkey? Yeah, and the other trail mix, I got some dried pineapple with some cashews. She has some dried pineapple and mango with, what else you got today?
Almonds.
And some smoked almonds. So yeah, today was just a little basic thing. We came up here. But, so, I'm going to finish this. I couldn't resist. So she comes up to me and says, what?
Found a screw.
I said, from your head? Got a few screws loose. You gotta love that New York humor. Sarcasm. Humor and sarcasm. It's the flavor of New York. Whatever, let's go. So, if you come out here, as I was saying, you find this just white rabbit all the way back to the gazebo. That's where you'll see the Benedict Arnold Trail. So this whole stretch from the beginning of this park all the way through, it's I want to say circle, right?
Except it's not.
No, it's not a circle trail. It's a. This is really not out and back, but all together, it's about 4 miles out here. So we started out today. It was pretty cool. Now the sun's coming out, and I'm sweating with this on. I'm about to take it off. What were you gonna say?
Nothing.
So yeah, I forgot she's so short, and I can't see with these dark glasses on. It's fun to share.
You have mangoes. These mangoes are good.
Yeah. That's because you like leathery candy. sitting in the shade. My head getting cold. Freshly cut this morning. As I was saying, when we were walking up here, like, yeah, total 4 miles. Unfortunately, we're not going to do the whole 4 today because it's getting kind of late in the day for us because we still have to prepare for this this upcoming road trip. So we're going to head out in a few minutes, go pick up a few things, and then continue as we're preparing for the next adventure, which it may prove to be, I don't know, it's going to be a long drive and a few things we need to try to get taken care of out there. So you're just going to stare uncomfortably at the camera? Let's stare uncomfortably at the camera. You're not joining me. Come on, comfortably at the camera.
No.
Join us. Stare uncomfortably at the TV screen or on your phone. We're all just have a staring contest looking at one another. No? Okay. I have no clue. We're just sitting here and it's really, really nice and calm. So I'm just relaxing. Trains going by, crows, some other birds of prey. Well, this was fun. Okay, so we close everything up. We start walking. And guess who falls? That one. It's always one of us get injured somehow. So, it's my time to be the nurse. Well, let's go. Up on my table.
You want me to sit in there?
Unfortunately, we had to get all the way back here.
I don't actually know where the cut is.
Yeah, okay, well, it dried up, but we'll still clean it anyway because there was a whole bunch of dirt and stuff, so. And then on the other leg, too. Yeah. All right, well, let's just get it done.
It smells like medicine. Or like
It actually doesn't smell like medicine. It's relatively dry. We need to get better first aid kit in this car.
my leg looks really brown.
That would be your skin.
I know, but the sun.
Yeah, here's the cut right there. Like a little slit. You want to put a Band-Aid on it?
Huh? Ow, what was that?
Right there.
No.
Yeah, I don't think you need one over here. This is more of a scrape. Yeah, I see no cut or anything else or any abrasions on that one. So I'll put a Band-Aid on that since we still have to travel and we're going to the store.
I can't tell if it's swollen or not. It doesn't feel swollen.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't. Maybe it feels puffy. I don't know what the difference between that and swollen is.
Yeah.
Are we gonna go up and over? Yeah.
It is a little red though.
Take that up there. Unfortunately, what I realized was that not only did we leave our first aid kits that we usually travel with at home, but discovered that we didn't have one inside the car. After all these years, all I've ever had was a car emergency kit and not a first aid kit. In the coming weeks, we're going to be traveling to Tennessee, and it'd be really nice if we had one. Unfortunately, we got down there and didn't get one for the car either. But thankfully, we do have one now. Secondly, if you paid attention to behind us in the gazebo, even though we didn't do the full 4-mile hike, We did do about 2 miles in, but where we were sitting in the gazebo, just behind that begins the trail of where Benedict Arnold was trying to escape. Well, where he did escape and ended up inside the boat. Again, as I said at the beginning of this episode, you should check out Washington Spies. It's a very interesting show. Well, I hope you enjoyed our little escape for lunch. But we're back now in the I'm just gonna leave it alone.
In the concrete jungle.
In the concrete jungle. We were signing off, and some guy just walked by to go and pee by the car.
Not our car, though.
Not our car. Not today. It's happened before, but not today. So there you have it. This is adventure through our eyes. This is, what are you doing? This is, stop fooling around. Look, it's time to get out of here. We'll catch you next time. Like I said, I hope you enjoyed that. So we're going to get out of here, and we will catch you. What are we going to say? How we sign out of here? I don't know.
We'll see you on the next episode of the White Beard and TK Experience.
Join us again. Would you stop with the phone? What's with your arm, man? Join us again for another episode of the Whitebeard and TK Experience. Bye.
Bye.
When we do... Oh, you're still here. Well, we're about to go to Tennessee, but first, next week's episode will share with you how our journey began, from just a simple camping trip to each year adding on to our adventures, to conquering the 52 hike challenge, and then off to our first backpacking trip in Tennessee. We'll see you right here next week on the Whitebeard and TK Experience.